So we said last week we're not talking about Ethan Klein anymore. We're done with it. It's like, well, there's nothing we can do. The only reason we'll bring him up is if we want to, unless something heinous comes up and we're like, oh, we have to talk about this heinous thing that happened, or like we have to talk, like it's relevant news, so we have to talk about it. But we're not bringing it up. However, they decided, Ethan Klein and Hassan decided, I'm going to call him Hassan because he fucked my name up. No, Hassan and Ethan had a debate finally after a year and a half. And of course, we were a part of it. We were brought up a few times. But the debate was a shit show, in my opinion.
Personally,
I didn't watch all of it. I lived it, dude. I've already seen the rhetoric so many times from both sides. And I know what I believe. Whatever, dude. I didn't watch it. I watched a few clips of it, and I listened to a good chunk of it as well. But I couldn't really be I couldn't be bothered, to be honest with you. However, obviously we came up, and so we have to talk about this thing because there's some crazy things that happened during that we should discuss.
So, unfortunately, the drama frogs are eating yet again.
The drama frogs are eating yet again, dude. And we're sick of it. We're tired of talking about it. We're done. We're going to make some clarifications on some things that were said. We're going to give a little bit of context again, even though we've done it for 2 years at this freaking point. So, here we go.
So, the main points of contention, we're going to go one by one by one.
There's not that many. We're not going to talk about that many of the content. There's literally just mostly two things.
Yeah, there's like two things
that we're going to talk about, and that's really it.
So obviously, the Habibi tier list was brought up
again.
Ethan said it was anti-Semitic because apparently, according to him, the tier list was Arab equals good, Jewish person equals bad.
Yep. Even though we had people on there who were neither, and even though we had people on there who were neither. Mm-hmm. So his whole point of contention and that argument was that, oh, we put Ben Shapiro on the thumbnail because he's a Jew. Yeah, dude, he's Jewish, but that's not why he was on the thumbnail. He was on the thumbnail because at that time, because this was happening very recent to the Free Palestine movement that's been happening as of the last 2 years. He was very vocal about not freeing Palestine. And he had the worst takes known to mankind. And he was spewing Zionist takes. So, obviously, at that time, yeah, we put him on the thumbnail because I'm sure you fucking know it is clickbait as well. And to sit here and say, well, they clickbait. Yeah, dude, it's called the business. Get over it. We all do it. Everybody does it. If somebody says, oh, I don't use clickbait, you're a fucking liar, dude. We use clickbait. Sue me. Go for it.
If you want to get technical, we had a little Jewish person in the A tier.
Yeah. If you want to get very technical with it, the one who created the fucking event, me, and the one who's up there in A tier, me, was Jewish. But for some reason, this guy is the Jew of all Jews. He's the Messiah. He's Moses. He's parting the sea. He is the epsilon of all Jewish people. He's the one who looks at you and tells you whether or not you're Jewish. I thought it came from my mother's vagina. I thought my mother's womb and pussy and bloodline is the one that decided whether or not I was Jewish. But no, I forgot. It's actually this man. I didn't realize it. It was this guy right here.
Ethan wants to talk about his consideration for Arab Jews, but apparently Raf is not Jewish enough.
Yeah, dude.
To be Jewish.
Since we're talking about that. I mean, for those who don't know, which you all do, the guy called me a token Jew to get out of feeling bad that he got a bunch of people, including a Jew, banned.
No,
a bunch of Arabs.
He called you that even before.
Yeah,
the ban.
To give me the ban. Yeah, exactly. The whole thing is ridiculous. To call anybody a token Jew and then spew on and on and on and on about anti-Semitism, like you even know what Semitism or Semitic even fucking means, is absolutely insane to me. I bet the guy doesn't even know that Semitic is a group of languages, Arabic languages, Hebrew, Aramaic, and Arabic, that is how that was made. And you know who coined that fucking term? A German professor from like 1782. And then Nazi Germany took anti-Semitism and took the word Semitic to then make their movement seem more professional. So he doesn't know the history of the fucking word. He just knows that anti-Semitic people do hate Jews, but not everybody else. It's just absolutely insane to me. The thing too is that the guy has been calling me he's just been using the token argument to get out of this like guilt or whatever, or to like make it seem like I'm not even a fucking person.
Because he has no valid criticism towards you at all.
Yeah, there's no valid criticism towards me literally at all. Like, because what is he going to say? First of all, I don't really have a platform that big, all right? What is he going to say? What is he going to go after? He can't. I mean, I'm sure there's things you can find on me. 100% there's things you can find on me. I'm not a fucking saint, okay? I've never even said that I was. But like, to minimize my Jewishness, still after 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years, however long it's been, of minimizing my Jewishness is absolutely insane. So on the debate, he once again minimized my identity and my whatever, my religious beliefs, my background, my whatever. Once again, I've never had an enemy within. I've never had somebody be my be nihilistic and antagonistic towards me for being the same thing that they are.
And isn't it anti-Semitic to be doing exactly what he's doing?
Yeah, it's anything. Hey, anything's anti-Semitic. I don't know if you guys know this. Anything could be anti-Semitic. The thing that he's doing is conflating my beliefs and conflating we've talked about this so many times before. It's actually aggravating that we have to keep talking about it. But the whole thing is that he keeps conflating Judaism to be this, we all think this one way. We don't. It's saying that Judaism is a cult, which it's fucking not. There's different levels of religion. There's different beliefs within religion as well. There's different teachings. There's different interpretations. There's all this different fucking shit. So to conflate and to say that and to group everybody into one thing just to prove your point is anti-Semitic. You're doing literally what the fucking KKK do. So congratulations, you bastard. So I mean, of course, that's one part of the debate that we're going to talk about. It's ridiculous.
My personal favorite part of the debate is a part where I should feel vindicated.
Sure.
But I don't. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like there's never going to be vindication in this scenario.
There's never going to be it. It's a lost cause.
I know. People are like, vindication for Frogan. I'm like,
no, there's no vindication. No. Where's my money? Where's my reparations?
Exactly.
Literally. Hey, no. People think like, this is a win. This is a win. It's not even about win or lose. It's sad. It's just sad. We could be doing so much other things and arguing and talking about some dude who's obviously not going to change and who moves the goalpost every time he's even attacked a little bit. You know, who doesn't even want to have, literally, who throughout the entire debate, from what I've seen, has been like, can we move on? This is getting boring. This is the viewers. Fuck you, dude.
And so like I said, you know, he brought up his sympathy for Arab Jewish people, and obviously he doesn't see you as one. But in the debate, towards the end, he unmasked his racism towards Arabs, which I fucking have said for forever at this point.
Yeah, and we'll throw
Arabs
up the clip
created
so that we're not
a million Zionists.
him at all.
Because
Wanna
they're
make it very
anti-Semitic.
clear. This is what this guy said.
Here's the clip.
And
he basically said that Arabs are the reason why Zionists exist, and they basically forced people to be Zionists.
Were forced to become Zionists, not by choice, but because they were forced out. The vast majority went to fucking Arabs.
Yeah, once again saying all Arabs.
Yeah.
He would have. What's even crazier is that he doesn't even realize he's being racist. It's so insane, dude. And the other thing about that was that he said Arab Jews a bunch of fucking times. And then What am I then? What the fuck am I? So I don't exist, but I exist to prove your point?
I know.
Well, so what's the deal, dude?
I know. You only exist whenever he's trying to prove Hassan wrong.
It's literally, I only exist as a vessel to further a bad take.
Yep.
Or further a racist point of some kind.
So after that whole fucking spiel, he's like, those fucking Arabs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Because
Yeah.
I was like, dude, he literally went mask
He went
off
full
racist.
Arab. He went Arabs.
He went Arabs. When it's just like, dude, Ethan, I understand you're a big fan of the show. You know, you love both of us.
It was a subtle shout out to us.
Yeah, shout out to Ayyrabs. Yay! Maybe you'd fucking realize that the reason why we're called Ayyrabs is because of racist people like you.
Yeah, dude. The whole reason the name is Ayyrabs is because it's a slur that people say, usually white people. We're Arab people. We're the Arab people. We say Arabs because it comes from honestly, from the fucking military times, dude. From fucking, all the fucking shit that we did over there, Desert Storm and all this other fucking shit. That's where it comes from. People come back saying Arabs, these Arabs, these Arabs. It was a slur.
So I had a realization like literally right now.
Sure. What's a slur? I mean, what's the realization? No, I got slur on my fucking mind. What a nightmare.
Say a different one.
Slur.
A different slur.
A different slur? I'm not going to do that.
Beep, beep, beep,
I'm not
beep,
going to
beep.
do that.
No, fuck, dude. I had a realization that
I could say a slur, but I'm not going to.
Basically, he thinks that all Arabs are anti-Semitic. So he projects that, because that's a racist belief. It's a
100%.
common racist stereotype. So he's projecting that stereotype onto myself. And, well, I'm not even fucking giving anybody else the benefit of the doubt at this point. He projects that shit onto myself.
Yeah.
He thinks that just because I'm Arab, I'm anti-Semitic.
100%.
And that we're, born that
And then because he thinks you're anti-Semitic, the fact that I'm your friend and then I'm your collaborator and I'm your partner in this content that we make, especially here on the podcast, it's like, oh well, he's just a token Jew. Oh, how many Jews do you have in your phone? He pulled that whole fucking rhetoric. How many Jewish people do you know? Look, what are you talking about, dude? Acting like every other person in this entire fucking United States isn't a Jew. Like what is this guy even? Dude,
I only became friends with you
because I'm Jewish.
I know,
because I'm Jewish.
As soon as the day I met you,
yeah, dude,
the day I played Fortnite with you, I was like, oh yes,
yeah,
finally.
You were like, this guy's really funny. He must be Jewish, and you were right.
I was
Congratulations.
like, finally, I know one Jewish person.
You were absolutely right. You were like, oh, this guy's really going through all the chests and just taking the money and nothing else. He must be a Jew, and that's fucking right, dude. And you're fucking right, dude. And you're fucking right.
Insane.
And you're fucking right. We're done talking about him, unless there is something that he does that is egregious, and Kelly, good joke there. Unless there's something that is egregious that we need to talk about, or if there's something that we want that he's spewing on the world that we need to somehow clarify, because that's our responsibility now. We're not talking about it.
Come for me, fine, but don't you fucking come for Raph.
Yeah, dude. Come for me.
That's where I draw the line.
Come for me. Don't. Come for Frogan. She deserves it.
Don't come for him.
Dude, you can come for me all you want. If you're all you're going to say.
That's where I draw the fucking line.
Dude, just do it. Because I can take it.
I know you can take it, but I don't want them to.
No, but do it. Just go for it. Let's see. Because here's the thing. The people who are going to come, same people who attack you, that are going to attack me, I do not listen to people who don't have a profile picture. If I can't see what you look like, it's not fair game. So whatever you say doesn't do anything to me. If you're going to try to come at me fair. Show me a picture of yourself so that way I can rip you to shreds. Literally. I'm not going to have ugly people fucking come at me. I'm too young for that shit. All right? I'm almost 30 years old. My time on this place, I got like maybe another 50. Wait, 50, 60. I got like maybe another 70. Another 70 years. All right?
That made me happy.
Good, I'm glad. Because I'm good. It's actually 20. I got 20 more. I got 20 more years.
No, because he always says he's going to die at 40.
I got a 20 more and that's it. I don't have time. I just don't have the time. You know, I have a life to live.
Period.
Period.